Welcome back guys to the best hair transplant channel in the world. Easy. Today I would like to make a quick follow-up to the video that I made a couple of days ago where I discussed how a natural hairline can look like. You can clearly see the hair is literally growing in the lines. Like, again, does it look natural to you? And this looks like a natural result. So obviously I had like a ton of negativity, and mainly it's understandable, you know. Clinic found my video, they started to bash in the comments that I'm talking bullshit, that I'm like talking nonsense, that I'm racist apparently, that I'm against all the Indian clinics and all Indians altogether, which is clearly not the case. I would like just to quickly show you a couple of things that proves basically how far some clinics are willing to go.
That's what she said!
I've got apparently 15.6% of viewers of this particular videos female, which is a little bit weird. Like, how in the world female would possibly find my video in the first place, and why would they even watch it? If you look at the top countries where people have been viewing this video particularly, you can see majority of it is obviously from India coming, so that's a red flag. So I got 108 people, or let's say views, that went directly from the link that's been sent to them through WhatsApp. And yeah, and there is also 9 WhatsApp business, so whatever that means. And they clearly didn't even watch the video properly. Like, if you look here, the average view duration of the video through WhatsApp is like a bit more than 1 minute. If you see here, traffic source through YouTube search, Mr. Rolandas is like the most. And then there's a hair transplant in India, Rolandas hair transplant.
You naughty, naughty. You teasing me, you naughty, naughty.
So I realized I showed a great example of how the transplant should not look like. And I think to create the balance, I really need to show you guys how the natural hairline is looking like, you know, from like a really good surgeons that is done. So let's have a look. So they've been claiming that I'm bashing every single Indian clinic, which is obviously not true. Many of you know that I'm very big advocate of clinical eugenics in India. They're consistently doing an outstanding job. Their results are looking amazing, natural, and they can easily be like, you know, in top 20 in the world. As an example, look at this guy. Like, look at this particular hairline. It looks so much more natural. It's like there are single grafts implanted. They're not implanted in a rows, they implanted in a random pattern, thus creating this very natural and appealing result. Of course, the quality is not the best, but you really don't need to have a very high quality to see does it look natural or not. I would never think that this guy had a hair transplant if I would never know him before and I would just, you know, see them on his street. I would actually think, my gosh, his hair looks amazing. You know what I mean? Another great job from eugenics. Again, pretty straight hairline. It's not about thickness, it's not about the design. Okay? Here you can clearly see the design is pretty straight. And it looks absolutely natural and fantastic. Even though this guy has pretty short hair. From the side, it looks very nice. Even the temporal peak has been, you know, brought forward, and they look very, very natural. One more from eugenics very quickly. Look at the difference. This guy, first of all, it's obviously, he looks like much younger now, but again, naturalness. Single grafts, thin, fine hair in the front, creating this illusion of naturalness. That's the whole idea. This is another transplant done by a different clinic called Darling Bots, which the main surgeon is Dr. Bhatti. I really like his job. Although he's on the more conservative side, he really likes to use very little amount or as little amount of grafts as possible to create, you know, and achieve density. One of the examples here, 7.5 years after his transplant, look at the hair. Like, I just want to showcase the hairline. Like, look how natural it looks. Single grafts, fine hair, very proper design. Nobody would think that he has a transplant now, right? This is how he looked before, just before the surgery. I really like this one. It's like a famous Bollywood actor or something like this. Apparently there's a lot of famous actors from India are going specifically to this doctor. And this is one of them. Like, he had pretty extensive hair loss, like easily Norwood 5 to 6. It just, his, you know, lateral humps are quite high, which is good, but the crown is going pretty deep and it's pretty bold. And look at that. Boom. Unbelievable. How thick nice, natural, structured, like everything you basically need. It's unbelievable. Look at this beautiful hairline. I really like this specific work done in UK from Maitland Clinic by Dr. Ball. He had pretty receded temples, as you see here, and only after 1000 grafts, look at this. 2 years after the surgery, only 1000 grafts. Of course, some people gonna say, oh, it looks like shit because it's the hairline is not straight. If the hairline is very straight, it's not gonna look natural when you're 50. And that's so many people don't realize that. Hair transplant is for life if it's done properly. I love the extremely great quality. Look at that. Single grafts, fine hair placed in the front. It just, when I saw for the first time this video, I was like, oh my gosh, wow, that looks absolutely incredible. I've been really enjoying watching some videos from the clinic in Switzerland, Hattingen. And these doctors are so top-notch, it's unbelievable. They are really not known at all. And they're one of the best FET surgeons in Europe. So we're not going to be talking about the hairstyle choices that this guy made. What we're looking here at the hairline and naturalness. So we saw how he looked here, right? There you go. He pretty much didn't have any front at all. It was almost bald. Look at this. I like the extremely high quality as well. You can clearly see every single strand. That's basically what I'm trying to do as well in my videos on my YouTube channel. So if you haven't subscribed yet, just do it right now. Look how natural it looks. Single grafts, fine hair in the very front, a random pattern, not a clear line, not even like these zigzags like a lot of clinics are trying to do. It just, this one looks so natural. I really like this result. And that's how proper hairline should look like. So here's another example from Hattingen Clinic. This time it's FUE, and as well exactly the same. Look at this hairline, how refined, single grafts in the front. It looks so natural. Nobody would ever think he had a transplant. Like, if you just compare this kind of result and the ones that you've seen from my previous video, it's a damn nice difference. Another one from the same clinic, FUE. This is before. Boom! How natural is that? Single graft, refined under the microscopes. Everyone knows already that in 2020 how to do it, but not everyone is doing it. Here, clear example, brilliant, natural, great density, absolutely natural. Nobody would ever think that this guy had any hair transplant at all. So I picked like a really random clinics. I didn't try to show you like one of the best in the world, like a Hassan Walk, for example. But I want to show you a couple of examples from Injerto Capillar in Madrid, where the Jose Lorenzo is doing his surgeries. If the surgeon really knows what he's doing, these amazing results can be achieved pretty easily. Just watch this. So blown Norwood 6, patient with extremely fine hair. This guy has hair even thinner than mine. I thought I'm an anomaly, like with the super thin hair. This patient has even thinner hair than mine. So the thickest part is on the occipital area, which is 50 microns, and on the sides it's 45 or 46. And he had transplanted a little bit over 10,000 grafts. You want to see the result? $10,000 grafts extracted. His donor is still looking pretty good. You know, some of you can say, oh, the donor looks over-harvested. I've seen this kind of donors and even worse after 2,000 grafts in Turkey in cheap clinics, as much as you want online. And this is done properly, where the guy has a very fine hair and he had 10,000 extractions done. His donor looks unbelievable still. Beautiful crown work done, natural whorl recreated on his crown. The guy had literally almost zero hairs in there. Now he looks almost like a full set of hair. And the last one as well from Jose Lorenzo. It's literally one of those like recent ones. Feel free to check out their YouTube channel. They have so many amazing, absolutely amazing results. Like when I was researching my hair transplant, I've been watching their every video just to see how the good work looks like. So when I gonna find my surgeon who gonna be in my budget, I will know what to look for. I will know how the job should look like. This is by far the best example. The hair is wet, brushed backwards, so you can clearly see the hairline. And look how natural it looks. Just look at this. Single graft, implanted in a kind of random pattern. There is no clear straight line. Very nice job. I would definitely love to have such a transplant. It's just unbelievable. I just wanted to quickly show you how the natural hairlines actually look like and how the good hair transplant should look like. I really like what one of my subscribers, Simon, said on my previous video, and actually pinned his comment as well, so you can feel free to check it out. In order to raise the quality of the hair transplant in the world, we need to educate patients, like to show them how the good work looks like. Because if we're not gonna care, like many doctors just gonna take advantage of it. Anyways, that was it guys for this video. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to hit the like button below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and stay tuned for my next video. Gonna be my 6.5 update. See you soon. If you like this video, make sure to hit me